Greetings, my fellow creators and creations of the Almighty Most High. I am Karma. Welcome and congratulations for having the courage to face your karma, good and bad. These times messages are for anyone that needs to hear them. And if you tapped on this video, then they're meant for you. So let me tell you what I have on my table. I have the main character that will be coming from the Soul Mirror Oracle deck, and I have two supporting roles. How are you doing though? I'm always wondering how you doing like all the time. So I figure I should start asking how are you? And although I hope the answer to this is positive, it's okay if it isn't. So, the main character is portal. Open, closed. Before I share the energy that I am channeling from this card, I've been guided to share a specific message that's been coming up and that has come up again recently. It's about wanting more when you already have enough. This is something that's really big in society right now, is wanting more and more and more and more and more, and not acknowledging what you already have as being more than what you need. Wanting more when you already have more than what you can handle, or more than what you need. What drives you to want more and more? It's not you. It's not your own personal thinking or your own personal life. It's what you see in the external life. It's what you see and hear around you. What around us drives us to consistently want more and more and more, even though we already have enough? Why do we always want more when we can't even handle what we have? This is a message that I am guided to put out there, to trigger introspection, to trigger thought. It's definitely something that should be considered. So the portal. I'm seeing a woman that is holding a baby, and at the foot of her dress, there's an open door here with stairs leading upward, or an open window with stairs leading upward. There's the sun and the moon. There's clouds. What I'm getting from this is that you are a portal. You are a portal in and out of this world. You create life, and you have the ability to close life as well, to end life. You are the beginning and you are also the end. And I've said this before in my recordings. Think about what that means to you. You are the creator of gateways. Gateways to different realms, timelines, different dimensions. Your eyes, your ears, your mouth. What you consume and what you create are portals that can lead up or down the vibrational spectrum. What are the supporting roles to this very interesting energy that the divine is showing us? The first supporting role we have here is the Ten of Wands. You are in a place where you are being given the opportunity to take accountability of your actions, your words, your thoughts, your responsibilities, your what you may perceive to be burdens, your truths, your lies. You're being given an opportunity to take accountability of these things and carry them or release them. Whatever you need to do to move forward and reach a place of peace, a place of new, a place of better. I just got the phrase, it's okay to want better, but it's not always necessary to want more. Wanting more is not necessarily better. Having more will not necessarily lead you to having better. What are your current responsibilities right now? What are your obligations? What are the things in your life that you need to be held accountable for? What are the things in your life that you need to release and let go and allow to fall away? The second supporting role is the Page of Wands. It's a young energy, young in the journey, young in time, young in maturity, young in experience. That doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing. That's excitement. Excuse me, I jumped the gun. It's the Page of Wands in reverse, though. When it's in reverse, Spirit is calling your attention to something that needs it. Something in your mind, body, or spirit that needs your attention, that needs recalibration, that needs balance in your life. With the Page of Wands, the Page of Wands is a person that admires his dreams, a person that honors his aspirations. But it's in reverse here. There's a portal that is being presented to you. It's been presented to you numerous times, and you've walked right past it, you've ignored it. Maybe you're afraid to walk through it because you don't know what's going to be on the other side. Maybe this portal is taking accountability for something that's occurred in your life or something that is not occurring in your life. Your spirits have provided you with an opportunity to hop into a new way of living, to enter into a higher level of existence, of awareness, to acknowledge your aspirations and take them to the next level. But you could be apprehensive at this time from doing so. There can be something occurring in your life that prevents you from wanting to take the next step in your journey and walk through this portal. There can be something that you're in denial about that is keeping you from moving forward. Let's get some additional messages for this portal energy. When you're in fear, these portals to higher levels that present themselves to you, they close. They don't stay open forever, is what I just heard. These are not opportunities that last forever. These opportunities are based on what's in your heart. What do you feel deep down? Do you feel love? Do you feel fear? Additional messages for the portal card. What do we have here? What does the collective need to know? about portals of opportunity. Okay. For the portal card, I have the message that says you can't do it alone. So there's something in your life that you can be blocking out the help that you need in order to accomplish a goal, an aspiration, the next step for you. You can be a very independent person that doesn't see the need to allow anybody in. And this could be talking about accepting the assistance from the Most High. This doesn't have to be about another human being. This can be accepting the assistance of spirit, accepting the assistance of the Most High, of your spirit guides, of your angels, of your ancestors. Ignoring the signs that you're being provided. These signs are there to help you move forward. These portals are to help you see what is in your heart, to help you honor what you aspire to do and aspire to be. And you can't do it alone. It's not necessary to go out of your way to get help with your situation, because if you do, that probably means that you can do it alone, that you can do it alone. But if you are being presented with assistance, whether it being spiritual or physical existence from another person, that's the Most High telling you that it's because you need it. It's probably because it's part of your process. If you're getting specific signs about a decision that you are trying to make, then it's up to you to allow that in. Do not be afraid to walk through the portal that leads to a higher version of yourself. You can be a person that is contemplating bringing new life into this world. If you are, it's important that you do it with an educated understanding of exactly the responsibility that you are signing up for. And it's a lot of them. It's a lot of responsibilities that you will have to carry. You won't be able to take back that decision. Yeah, like when you make these decisions, you can be inviting in more responsibilities for yourself, and that could be the thing that you're afraid of, the thing that you're apprehensive. But what needs to be said here is, as you climb to a higher vibration, to a higher version of self, that comes with more responsibility. Just like a child that matures into a young adult, that matures into an adult, your responsibilities grow. As you accept more accountability and more responsibility over yourself, over your life, your responsibilities grow naturally. And if you think you're alone, you're not. The Most High wants all of us to know that we can't do this alone. We can't do this without the assistance of the Most High and our spirit guides. It's not possible. We do have assistance, whether we can see it or not. It's there. But a lot of times, we think we're supposed to do it alone. Or we don't believe that we need the assistance, or we don't believe that we deserve the assistance that is given to us. Additional messages for the first supporting row. The Ten of Wands. Interesting. So we have three. The first additional message for the Ten of Wands is stay home. You could be a person that likes to be out and about, that likes to go places and shake hands and venture. Whatever you're doing, your energy is wearing thin at this time. And in order for you to replenish yourself or replenish your energy, it's a good idea that you stay home. Introduce some solitude into your life, into your energy, to restore yourself, to restore your bearings. The next additional message is called Hopper. Works on multiple things at once. Now, this is a time management style. So this makes sense. Underneath the Ten of Wands, you could be a person that likes to take on a whole lot of things at once. You could be a person that's used to operating with divided attention. You can be a person that is used to operating a busy life where you're here and there and have a dozen things on your schedule each day. Well, Spirit is here to tell you to slow down a little bit. Stay at home. Have a day or two to yourself to think, to observe your emotional body. This leads me to the final additional message for the Ten of Wands that says preventative measures. You could be in a place where your energy is fragmented right now, and the Most High is warning you to take preventative measures so you don't run into problems, to restore balance into your life. Let me see here. Oh, yeah, let's read what the guidebook has to say about the portal card. It's really good, elaborate passages about each card in this book. So, for the portal card, the guidebook reads as follows: Let go of the limitations of the five senses. Embrace the infinite potential within you, which is especially accessible in moments of transformation and growth. Connect with the unlimited aspect of your being and tap into the power of the universe, which is you. Our earthly experience is a portal for inner learning, growth, and spiritual expansion. Our world often talks about the human senses: sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch. However, we are inherently and endlessly more than this. Dig deep within and be in touch with your exponential self. How do you feel? Feel the palms of your hands heat up. Your third eye expands with awareness. Your spirit amplify well outside of its human constraints and five senses. Open up and travel through the portal of inner knowing to see your true and limitless self. With this knowledge, you can navigate the reflections of the world with all the power of the universe. Tap into unseen magic to mold the world around you, like a potter's clay on the wheel, shaping your future. During pivotal times in our lives, the key to these portals lay waiting for us to reach out and unlock their potential. This card asks you to open all your hidden senses to initiate new gateways and portals and invite the magic within to be expressed in the physical realm. So open up, invite the magic within. Mm-mm-mm. Very insightful. And I feel like I have to note that this Soul Mirror Oracle deck is my newest deck. So when I'm revealing the details of these cards and the guidebook, I'm doing it with the first time with you here. So with that said, there's a lot of things that I mentioned earlier that align with this, and it's the word gateway. You hold the keys to the gateways within you and the world around you. It's important that you use your discernment of the opportunities that present themselves to you, because not all opportunities are worth taking. But when you feel it, you know. And you have to be connected with self in order to know what you feel. That's how your discernment develops. Open up and invite the magic within. There are aspects of self within you that you are able to tap into to access your freedom. Your freedom is accessible from within. You don't need anything outside of yourself. You don't need more. And if you want better, there's nothing wrong with that. But you have to start with self. That's how you access better. Okay. So the Page of Wands in reverse. What additional messages do we have for the Page of Wands in reverse? Okay, that was quick. We have 1, and it reads, don't overlook the small things, which is a common message that comes out in the energy readings. It's something that is really important that Spirit wants us to stay aware of, is that sometimes the smallest things in life are the most profound. And it's important that you don't overlook them. I just had a vision in my head of someone stepping outside and taking in a breath of fresh air. That action right there is overlooked. Our ability to take in fresh air and release the unwanted. Release is extremely overlooked. It's something that each and every one of us can all do, and it just restores. It's like instant restorative practice. Restores energy, restores balance, restores clarity, restores awareness. Of course, nothing happens instantly, but doing that is pretty damn close. It's extremely powerful and effective. The things that you say may seem small. The things that you hear, communication, words. Oftentimes, a lot of people like to think that words don't mean anything, they don't matter. Well, yes, they do. And if you don't realize that willingly, Spirit will force you to learn that the hard way. And you don't want that. That's why we are given so many opportunities to willingly step into learning these lessons in a way that's more comfortable and palatable. Lessons learned don't have to be painful all the time. They can be a enjoyable experience if you allow it to be. It's important not to be stubborn when it comes to stepping out of old skin and into a better version of yourself. Being stubborn is not going to help you in this process. And only being honest with yourself will. Now we are going to move on to some healing energy oracle messages to bring this beautiful reading together that we co-created with the divine. Now, we got 3, which is not typical. I typically take 1, but if 3 come out, I definitely have to use them. The first healing energy message is called Peace, and it reads as follows. I am unwavering in the face of fear. I come to my senses and embrace challenge. I am determined to think with gentleness and calm. I find inner silence and become a manifestation of peace. Peace is a recent energy that just came out in the readings. I had an entire session that was centered around peace, and we encourage you to take a look at that because there were some profound messages that came out there. It's not about getting rid of your fear so much as it is about being unwavering in the face of fear. Because fear is just a product of being a human being. It's a product of being in this world, in this life, in this realm. And it's there for you to embrace the challenge of it, for you to see it as an opportunity for growth and expansion. The next healing energy oracle message is called Harmony, and it reads as follows. I open myself to the divine being within me. I am the image of the Most High. Thus, I have the power to bring light into my life. You are the portal. I turn any darkness in me into something beautiful. In the absence of resentment, anger, or doubt, I find harmony. You have the key to your own expansion, to your own light, to your own abundance, and it starts with you. The next healing energy oracle message is called Freedom, and it reads as follows. I realize my wounds create doubt, resentment, and guilt, so I work to free myself of darkness. I cast off negative thoughts, find peace in my heart, and discover the being of light within me. You guys, please look back at the last recording. Peace is something that the collective is yearning to discover. And it's not something that you're going to find out there. A lot of people are looking for peace out there, outside of themselves. And that's not where it is. Your peace is located right with you. Find peace in your heart and discover the being of light within you. Next, we're going to get some activations to bring this reading home and lay it to rest within the beloved collective. If you're looking for peace, it's important to know that you're not missing anything. You just need a reminder on how to prioritize your awareness. The first activation is called the root chakra, number 1, and it reads as follows. The frequency of the root chakra, the red flower of life, stimulates passion and supports our sense of security on the physical plane, both in our bodies as well in the physical world. The next activation is called passion, number 34, that reduces to an 8, and it reads as follows. The frequency of passion reminds us that beneath every intense emotion lies the hidden gem of insight, balance, and calm. It assists us in finding the balance within this intensity, moving us from chaos to the calm of its core, where we can let its long-lasting wisdom fill us up. Thank you all for coming out to check out what's on Karma's table. Know that you are the lead character in your life. Everyone else is just supporting roles. And if they don't support you, then they shouldn't be in your movie. Remember that you are loved, and we are the highly favored.